Hi, I'm going out sketching. I packed a little bit lighter this time because I didn't take those huge glass bottles that I have with me. I would probably need some palette for them, but yeah, very lightweight package. Well, yeah, it still has weight, but I'm going to go to the beach. I've been there once before. I have a video about that, but now it's beautiful weather and I love to be in nature and out, so that's why I'm going there. Look, isn't that beautiful? The road is there near, but still, do you feel this peace what is here? Just when you go to the nature, it's such a blessing. And look what here is. Oh, such a beauties. And there's so many of them. I love it. I am going to the beach, so there's going to be sunlight shining, and I was thinking that maybe I should put some sunscreen, and I noticed that I didn't have any. I have thrown it away when I moved the rest of it, so I put some makeup foundation because I thought that it might protect from the sunlight reflecting back from the sea. And then I noticed that the makeup bottle, it said that fit me, and I started to think that because we are spiritual beings and we are creating our own realities worlds, and I started to think that where do we need to fit me. So I was thinking about for myself, but where do you think you need to fit, that your authentic expression is not enough? It's all those social rules and conditions we have learned to think that our world has to work like that. We need to fit, and there comes all kind of people pleasing and not enoughness feelings, and then we just try to fit me, like the makeup already also says that. So yeah, how about our unique authentic selves? Isn't that something we are created for, to be unique? What do you think? I noticed that even thinking about that just dropped my vibrations right away, and I was so happy to watch these flowers and this abundance here, and then I started to little bit think about that, how to fit in, and I noticed that immediately the vibration dropped down. I noticed that because when I started to watch these again, I started to notice that beauty and aliveness. They're not thinking, they're just living, they're just being. Nature is so great teacher. I really recommend to spend time in nature. I started to count these, how many is it petals these flowers have, so I could know how to draw them, paint them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there is, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So, you know, these are all unique and they're all beautiful. They are unique expression of God, all of them, and together they bring so much beauty here. And look, look, have you seen something so beautiful? What a beauty they all are. This is just amazing how quickly everything grows. Look, those beautiful colors there. Yeah, here again. I forgot. It's windy here, so the video's voice quality is not going to be really great if I speak here. So maybe I just sketch here and speak later. So when I get home, what I made. But one video I made a sketch about that tree, and now it has leaves. got hungry. I have to go home eating, and I'm going to continue that at home. Oh, look what I found. Such a beauty. Do you love flowers? I think this my channel is just becoming more and more a nature channel, the beauty of nature. Look at these trees, these shadows and lights, and amazing what God has created for us. Look, this is like a magic forest. Oopsie. There's like snow, but this came from those trees, those flowers. So I'm walking on the flowers. But look, I have watched this tree so many times. These trees. Look how awesome they are. Heidi, is it the same tree? With two trunks? Yeah. So this is the snow. Yeah. So I continued this at home, and that's miso, and that's Madonna. So I continued this with, I tried to make that rock. It had red shades, and I used oil pastels, and I blend it with a makeup brush, eyeshadow brush, and as earlier I told about this makeup things in this video, so it's so funny. I earlier my character, my avatar, because we are creating our own worlds, my character used every day at least 1 hour to make up myself to be enough. So it's really much more fun to use those makeup process to just blend those paints. And yeah, there is watercolor pencils, and there are oil pastels, those green things. And then I have some pen. Is it ink? And I wanted to put that there. When I was outside, I was looking about those. I was interested about those shapes on the rocks because there is some. I didn't watch them so much. I used my imagination. By the way, everything comes from imagination in this world. But yeah, but the rocks, there is shapes that are so sharp, and also there is shapes that are so round. And I was um, really interested about that, and I wanted to make those shapes in those rocks, that there is, you know, these geometrical things, and then there are those geometrical, is it the right word? I don't know, it doesn't matter, but you know, those sharp edges, and then there also, because there's water, in the water there were all kind of rocks showing there, and because they are in water, the water makes them round, and then there is some edges that has been broken sharply, and yeah, that's what came today. There were forest there. This is ocean, but it's in a place that there is still land seeing there. I think I got the feeling here, what I felt there when I was sketching this. I can imagine myself now to sit on the rock and paint this. So I think that is good job, well done. And it's a pleasure to make this. That's the most important thing, to just to listen hard and do the things that bring joy. I saw so much beautiful things you can see in this video, and yeah, I think the joy is the thing. Love is the thing. Yeah. Okay, but I love you so much. See you again. Bye. Chill.